Now in this video we're going to look at what we call absolute cell references. Now we're going to use this table as an example. We're going to start from this table, then we shall move on to another level so that you know where this comes from. However, this example can apply to so many things. Now we have here items maize, flour, sugar, etc. and their prices. Then we have a discount. Now for the first example, let's use the discounts different for each item. Then we have things here. Well, let me first remove what is here so that you see where it comes from. Delete. Now I have a discount here, 5%. Percent means these are over 100. So how do we work out percentage? Discount. The net amount will be this times this divided by 100. So I'm going to say equals, this cell is B2, so it's going to be B2 times 5%. Now I'm not going to use 5% because that is a constant value. It will be used throughout. So because these are different, I'm going to use its cell reference. So it will be C2. So that will be C2 divided by 100. Now I'm going to press enter. So it has been worked out. Now I don't have to do the same for all these rows. I'm just going to use our autofill feature and drag downwards to the last one. So everything has been worked out. Now even if I change any of this, let's say, let me change this to 4. The moment I click away, this value will change to correspond to this. Now we want to take it to another level. Let me copy all this. That is Ctrl C, then come and paste it here. Ctrl V. So let me first adjust the column so that the content fits. And yeah, I think this is good enough. Now I'm going to delete this row. I'm just going to right click and then say delete, and then that row will be deleted. Now that this cell, the reference of these cells have been deleted, this is why we are having this. It means that the cell no longer has a reference because the reference cells have been deleted. So I'm just going to highlight everything, then I press delete so that the contents are removed. Now this time I want to use a constant figure, a constant discount. Let's say I'm going to type here discount equal to, let me start with 4%. Let me put it here and make it bold. So assuming this is out, let me have a fill here, like this one. Let me make this one bold so that we know that this is now the figure we want. This will be actually very simple. We shall just do equals, then what is this cell? This cell now is G2 times, now because now we have a constant figure, I can say 4 divided by 100. So I'm going to click enter. So the net amount will be worked out. If I use my autofill feature, everything will be worked out. Now all the formulas, everything else will be adjusted. Give 4 times, but the 4 will be constant. The 4 will be constant. Now, but if this will be very good, but if you're submitting this to a person who's not conversant with spreadsheet, you wouldn't want them to come to your formula. In fact, they wouldn't want to come to this area here because most people don't understand this. So we want to create a cell that in case the discount changes, a person doesn't come to your formula but to adjust this. You would want them to instead come to a cell that is not as complicated as the formula bar, just to change the figure. Let's say 5. For example, if I change this to 5, if I click away, this will not adjust. It means I will have to come back to the formula and change this to 5 and then press enter, then come and drag this all the way down for the values to change. That will be tiresome. But we can instead use what we call absolute cell references. This is how we do it. I'm going to come here and say equals, this is get2 times, now I want this to refer to this cell. This cell is D10. So I'm going to say D10 divide by 100. So I'm going to say, okay, this will be great. Now here comes the problem. Let me first remove this. The problem is when I use the autofill feature, it will change the values. Let me drag down and you see. It is going to change the values. So this is get times D10 divided by 100. This one will be get3 times D11. D11 is this one. Then this one will be D12. So they will go on adjusting because that is the way the autofill feature works. It assumes you are going to be adjusting all the way down. But this time I do not want to adjust. I want these cells to follow this cell without adjusting to the next one. So the last one will be D15, which is this one. So this is the adjustment I made to the formula. I'm going to come back to the formula. Then I come here, get2, and I'm going to insert the signs. Let me just insert them here directly. The $sign. I'm going to insert a $sign and another $sign there. So that is the adjustment I made to this formula to let these cells know that we are only going to refer to this cell. We're not going to adjust downwards. So I'm going to press enter, then I'm going to go back to the autofill feature and drag all the way down. So the moment I release it, we shall have our 12 value. Whichever cell I click, when I look to the formula bar, it will be the same absolute cell value. So $sign D10. So all these cells are following this cell to work out the net amount for this. So that is the adjustment that you can make. And instead of coming back to the formula to change as I did previously, here you just change here. The moment you change, let's say 10%, the moment I click away, all these values will adjust without me coming to the formula and then adjusting directly in the formula. So let me change it. Let's say 16. The moment I click away, they will adjust. Let me say 35 discount. The moment I click away, the values will adjust automatically. So this is how we use absolute cell references. And the sign is this: the $sign, the column, another $sign, and the row number of the cell. So thank you.